What's up, everybody? It's Kiki from Team Reese Travels. Thank you for checking out this video today. Today I'm going to be giving you 6 tips to make your work trip a fun trip. Stick around. All right, first of all, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, my name is Kiki, and my husband and I, and with our son, run this channel, Team Reese Travels, and we tell you all about our travel tips. We show you our travel, and we show you some of our just general day-to-day life as well. But today I'm going to be talking to you about tips to make your work travel trip a fun trip. Look at me, I'm doing all this shuffling and moving around this show.
Let me cut it out.
Anyway, can you please hit the like button? If you're new again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we would love to have you back here. And if you are not new here, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. We're so glad to have you here again so that we can tell you how to make your work travel a fun trip. So, first of all, making your work trip a fun trip starts before you even leave home, okay? You have to do some research. That's my first tip. Research things to do in the area that you're going to be in. That is important. You want to know a general idea of things that you can do around that area so that once you get here, you won't waste your time looking for things to do. Chances are, if you're on a work trip, you're only going to have a limited amount of time to do things to yourself. Probably whatever hours during the day you're not involved with the work that you came for, right? So if you only have a limited amount of time as it is, you don't want to waste any of that time researching things to do. Do that before you get there. Find things that are in your area. Determine how much time or how much free time you're going to have and kind of choose based on that. For example, I know that for one day during my work trip, I'm going to have extra time because they've already said that we would get out early one day. So that day, I'm planning to do some things that are a little bit further away. Versus the rest of the days, I'm planning to do things that are closer to my hotel because my time is going to be more limited and I don't want to spend most of my time driving. So that's just the first tip. Make sure you research before you go. Second tip, also about research. Research food that you want to eat. Don't go out of town and eat the same food that you eat all the time. This is an opportunity for you to do something different, for you to step out of the box, for you to just be different. If you eat at Red Lobster all the time at home, don't go find a Red Lobster down the street from your work trip. Reach out and find out, talk to the people at your hotel, find out what food is good in the area. And figure out what kind of food you like, what kind of cuisine you like, and use Google. Really, I use Google, I use Travelzoo, I use a number of different sites to just figure out the things I want to do in the area and the food that I want to eat. Tip number 3, talk to the locals in the area. strike up a conversation here and there and say, keep your distance, because, we're still in this COVID season. Or if you're watching this, many years later, maybe we're not in the COVID season no more. But right now, while I'm filming, we're in this COVID season. So make sure that you are talking to the locals. They're going to know places. Some of the best food is hole in the wall food, okay? Some of the best things to do you won't even find on Google. You have to talk to, the girl that worked at the front desk down at the hotel, or the guy who you saw at the Walmart down the street, or whatever. Make sure you talk to people who are local to the area. They're gonna know the best places to go and the best things to do, and they're probably gonna be able to offer you more affordability in the things you do. If you talk to people who are also traveling like you are, chances are they might not be looking for affordability. They might be looking for not so much affordability, but just general fun things to do, and they might not have a problem with spending a lot of money because it's a travel trip for them. But if you talk to the locals who live here and are trying to reduce their living expenses, they're gonna know how to save money on some of the things that you want to do. So talk to the locals. Now, my fourth tip. Sometimes you can do this and sometimes you can't. If you can, pick a hotel that has a pool, okay? And always take a swimsuit with you when you go. Pick a hotel that has a pool if you can, because that way you're going to be able to swim at your hotel. But you don't know, there might be a community pool, there might be any other facility that's around, a fitness center that has a pool that you might be able to just go to and relax. But I say pick a hotel with a pool because usually if there's a pool at a hotel, whether it's indoor or outdoor, there's some beach chairs there's some lounge chairs, where you can relax, you can kick your feet up. If it's an outdoor pool, you can throw your sunglasses on and just chill and just relax. And it's something that we don't get enough time to do sometimes when we're at home. But you can do that when you have downtime on a work trip. So that leads me to tip number 5. Utilize your downtime. Don't sit in your hotel room and do nothing. Now listen, some people need a little break and they just want to relax, and it's okay to do that every now and then, but you don't want to spend, 3, 4, 5 evenings laid up in your hotel room just watching TV. This is an opportunity. You're in a new city, sometimes a new state, maybe even a new country. You have an opportunity to do something different that you haven't done before and have fun and enjoy and explore and see something that you have not seen before. Take advantage of that opportunity. That leads me to my final tip, which is tip number 6. Take pictures. Document your experience. You always want to have good pictures and even video of where you're going, because one day you're going to be able to look back at those pictures and say, hey, I did that. I had a fun time. I enjoyed it. I remember when I went there and it was so fun. Make sure that you are taking pictures and documenting everything that you're doing, because you're going to want to have those memories one day. And that's it, y'all. Those are my 6 tips making your work travel trip a fun trip. Thank you so much again. If you didn't already, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button, and then please hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every single time we post a video. Thank you. We'll see you next time. And as always, Team Reese all day.